Right now, though, it's time for this.
The world of woke.
Now, some of you may remember, I once had an interview with Grant Shapps in which he said to me, "Don't you want Britain to be the world leader in onshore wind?" To which I said, no, I don't actually. He was somewhat taken aback by that answer, because clearly nobody had ever said no to him. And I saw him at a do not long ago, and he gave me a very strange look from quite far away, indicating that he didn't particularly want to say hello. But anyway, he's come up with another great scheme, and that is to put hydrogen into your house. Never mind gas, because that's terribly, terribly old-fashioned, and it's a fossil fuel, of course, which is very much against Grant Shapps' green dream, because what he wants is net zero as soon as he can possibly make it happen. So his idea was to basically switch to low-carbon hydrogen instead of gas, and that way you could power your boiler long into the future without killing anybody and without depleting the atmosphere in any way, shape or form. And, of course, without making it any hotter in the southern part of Italy during the middle of July. However, there has been a bit of a setback for Mr. Shapps, I'm afraid to tell you, because it now won't happen. Why? Apparently it's too difficult. The problem, says Mr. Shapps, is that hydrogen molecules are very small. This has apparently come as news to Grant Shapps. He didn't know that hydrogen molecules were very small before he announced the fact that we could put hydrogen into our gas boilers. And he said, so you have to replace, potentially, he says, quite a lot of piping. Now, he hasn't explained the reference to piping and molecule size, because nobody, perhaps outside of a chemistry lab, will understand why that would be the case. You know, why would you need smaller piping just because hydrogen's got small molecules? He says, of course, you've also got to produce the green hydrogen to make that whole thing stack up. But the volumes mean that the transition would be pretty slow. So basically, Grant Shapps' green dream has crashed and burned before it's even taken off, which doesn't surprise me, because most of his ideas aren't very good, are they? So you won't be getting your gas boiler filled with hydrogen. It's not going to happen because they can't figure out how to do the pipes. Brilliant. This is what we're left with. This kind of government that comes up with ideas and can't actually make them happen. Brilliant. Well done, Mr. Shapps. That is today's World of Woke.
The world of woke.